weakness is not your technique.
Borazine, Semper Fiber, Hydrocell, Musha Motors, Royalton. The giants of motorsport battling for supremacy on the track before our eyes.
I describe my electronic music as it doesn't just stick to one genre within electronic music, so it would be trance music and progressive house music. I'd also do ambient and almost orchestral in places as well. For me, I've always been very passionate about music. I love music, I love different genres of music. I'm very eclectic in my tastes. So as an early boy I started playing guitar. My dad was a guitarist, so I'd start playing guitar, and it really grew from there. I got into the technical side of things, doing sound for different bands and things like that, and touring with bands doing technical stuff, which got me sort of onto programming and producing electronic music and DJing, which I guess then I came out as an artist. Yeah, I think it does. I think it comes from my inspiration and what inspires me to write my music. So for me, my faith in God is something that is at the core of who I am, and it really comes out in my life. And so for my music, I'm inspired by that. I'm inspired by that walk, and it inspires different feelings and emotions within the music.
Despreocúpate. Existe otra salida. ¿Dónde? Con el tesoro perdido.
I mean, for me, my setup for when I'm doing scores is, I use Logic as my main software, then I have lots of plugins. So sounds-wise, I really like piano sounds, and I have this great sample bass of this old, upright piano, which is almost like your old granny's piano. It's really kind of old and dusty sounded. So for some of the scenes, that just brings that character. I think for me, The Matrix Reloaded was quite amazing, because it was such a groundbreaking. The whole Matrix series of films was such groundbreaking films at the time, especially the first one. So to be associated with a film of that caliber and that iconic was just quite amazing, really. So. For me, I think Exodus, which was my first solo album, was quite groundbreaking. Rolling Stone magazine gave it a really good review. So again, for me, that was quite cool, and a lot of the tracks people used for video and games, TV and film as well. So I think, and also it was my first album, so you're always proud of, it's kind of a dream come true, if you like. Well, the first music that was used in the film was in a film called X vs. Server with Antonios Banderas, and again that was kind of the first open door into that world, which gave me a kind of a foot into scoring. So that was quite amazing. I think the film flopped itself, but.
How can I trust you?
Bingo.
For me, it's certainly different from, say, doing my albums, because you've got quite a few things to keep in mind. Obviously, you want the best for that scene in that part of the movie, so you really have to serve what's going on, and you also have to serve what the director wants as well. So you can't be as, in a way, you can't be as artistic as it is with your own album, because you are the director of that. You can have the final say. Yeah, I mean, obviously with that, it's going to be high energy. It's racing, you know. If you want to drive your car fast, then you put on a fast-paced track. So with that, it had to be, for me, I wanted it to be breakbeat style, so not a fall-to-the-floor electronic piece, but something that was a broken beat. Strings as well to give it a bit of tension as you're driving, just so people go as fast as possible, really. For you guys just starting out, electronica is something so great, because in a way there's no walls, you know. You don't have to, like a pop song, you don't have to have verse, chorus, but you can really express yourself. It's good because you can get equipment quite cheaply that can get you started. So my message would be just to keep at it and really find inspiration and be inspired to write music. Hi friends, this is Andy Hunter all the way from the UK, and you're watching Cinema Mass.